How did it come to this?
Here you stand, blade in hand. Help me to understand. How did it come to this? A quick fix to a complex problem of just two kids squabbling. How did it come to this? Words turn to fists, fists turn to knives, ready to stab, ready to strike, ready to risk lives.
How did it come to this?
This is just a moment, one step from the step before, so let's reverse back through each step that came until we reach the step that starts it all. Let's figure out the reasons, work out what could have changed, and possibly find a way that the end can be rearranged to a better conclusion, one that they might both would have wished if they just stopped to look and think about. How did it come to this?
This is based on real-life events, cemented in truth and centred around consequence, in everything, from standing up for what is right versus the ever-present peer pressure of fitting in.
But where does it all really start? Is it when it all begins to unravel and fall apart? Or is it somewhere deep and hidden, entwined within the roots of every decision? Or is it the division? That dog-eat-dog, you against me mentality? When confrontation locks horns with something so anger-ridden that they are blind to any sense of their humanity.
Walking desperately on a knife edge, just blink for a second and suddenly it could be easily someone we know, someone we love, or you, or me.
Close your eyes and take yourself back to a time where you had to make a decision on the spot. Maybe you weighed up what is right and what is not. Maybe you were so swept away within the moment that it was head over heart, and whatever your instinct was, you chose it.
I suppose it's not so far away from the second step, the step that followed and what happens next, the decision to leave the path that is leading down the wrong road or 40 different way in life, even if they feel like they're on their own.
Sometimes life is a twist of fate, a leap of faith, an intoxicating cocktail of every triumph, shaken up with every mistake. A twist of fate, a swing of a punch, the glint of a blade, all boiling up to the blow of a consequence in every choice made. Pick a side. Is it all down to the roll of the dice? Does the path that we choose get to decide the geography of life? Because anger is an uncontrollable force, right? It festers and ferments inside of our minds.
Or is it more like a ticking bomb, an inevitable outcome, slash of a sharp word on the edge of a tongue, or a slice of a knife, either way, a life gone?
Pick one.
No parent should have to lose a daughter or a son.
Pick one.
No friend should have to worry about the safety of their day ones.
Pick one.
Because all of us know that it only ever takes one choice. Riddle me this, is violence really a stronger force than a voice?
Pick one.
Pick one. The choice is only up to you, so let's make a pact and promise that if you pick one, I'll pick one too. If a voice is stronger than violence, let's prove it. If we are the leader of our own fate, let's rule it. When the shoe is in the other foot, I'm pretty sure it's true.
It's hard to weigh up what is wrong and what is right, what is instinctive, intrinsic, ingrained in the reflex of fight or flight.
But if by chance, for a moment, in that moment you might
remember this.
That our consequences in everything we do and say, some more than others, hard to erase. Whenever that takes the shape of a sharp word, a fist curled, or the unforgiven glint of a blade.
You always have a choice, just like you always have a voice. But at times like these, it's not always a breeze. You feel weak at the knees and you just want to freeze, and your brain can start to malfunction, as if you're trapped at a junction, with a decision that you have to make, of which path to take, because you always have a choice. Just like you always have a voice.
This is just a moment, the step after the step before. And now that we've reversed back through each step that came right to the step that started it all, we figured out some of the reasons, worked out what could have changed, and possibly found a way that the end can be rearranged to a better conclusion. One that we might all have wished if we just stopped to look and think. Does it ever need to come to this?